What's up guys? Good morning. Welcome back to the channel. Today I have a new video and this one here might be a little shorter than usual. And what I'm going to do on this video is I'm going to be unboxing all my electrical system. I've been talking to you guys about upgrading the electrical system on Big Red right there. I've been telling you guys about this in the previous videos. I got all my parts delivered. Finally, I have everything I need to get that upgraded. I have all my parts laid out on the table back here. I'm gonna show you exactly what I ended up purchasing for the truck. So why don't we just get unboxing and I'll show you exactly what I'm gonna be putting in Big Red. All right, so let's do it. All right guys, so I have everything laid out here on the table. I'm gonna start with the smallest packages or bags, and then we're gonna work our way up to these big boxes here. First thing I have here on the table is gonna be a voltmeter. I have to have, every time you make an electrical system upgrade, you need to have a way to see exactly what the alternator is doing, how the batteries are doing. And I went with this voltmeter here. I think this is gonna work perfectly for the location where I'm thinking about putting it in the truck. I have a dash location there that I think this is gonna work perfectly. So this one here comes with either you wanna flush mount it. It has like a plastic nut on the back. If you just want to drill out a hole and then just put it in somewhere, some part in the dash, that's the way to do it here. Or like in my case, I think I'm gonna be able to use this base here, and this is gonna be big enough to fit it where I need it in the truck. Okay, so it comes with a separate base, mounting base. Comes with all the hardware here you need. It comes with all the wiring, screws, connectors. This one here comes with these pigtails. They have an inline fuse, so this is gonna be handy. All right, so that's what I need. That's what I have here for as far as the visuals here inside the truck. That's out of the way. The next thing I have here, the next bag, these are distribution blocks here, power distribution and ground distribution blocks. I've seen these a lot. A lot of people are using these for the exact application I'm working on, to upgrade electrical systems or just under the hood applications. And I went ahead and I bought this. Let me get one out, or let me get them both out of the bag. Also, this comes with mounting screws, and these are the distribution blocks I went with, ground and negative and positive. They feel really sturdy. They're heavy duty. I've read a lot of good reviews on this, and these are supposed to be good up to 250 amps. So I think this is good enough for what I need. It's got 1, 2, 3, 4 mounting locations here. Also has a bunch of smaller mounting screws here for additional wiring. I'm sure I'm gonna find a way to make this work under the hood. It comes with a clear cover. I'm gonna give it a shot. I think I can use this under the hood. If this doesn't work for some reason, I have another set saved in my lists where I can get one, a couple different ones, but I'm gonna go ahead and give these a try, see if I can use these. They come with heat shrinks, a few heat shrinks, and a bunch of connector lugs here. Now these are not going to be like 0 gauge. I think these are going to be like 8 gauge, not even 4 gauge. I think these are just 8 gauge lugs. I'm definitely going to use these, but I also purchased some 0 gauge lugs, copper lugs. I'm going to show you those in a minute. But anyway, so let's moving on down the list. The next thing I have here, it's an alternator distribution block, if you want to call that. I saw this online, a very fair price too, so I went ahead and picked it up. It's a chunk of aluminum basically, and it looks really nice. Okay, this one here comes with its own hardware, couple bolts, and it's gonna be like double run. That's exactly what I need. I want double run 0 gauge from the alternator to the under the hood battery. And right now what I have on the truck is the stock alternator with a single 0 gauge wire going to the stock battery. And obviously what I have under the hood and the stock electrical system is not working out well. It was not designed to handle that much current, especially at night when the when my air conditioning is on, the fans kick on, and I have my rock lights, my wheel lights, my sound system. When I have all that turned on, that's when you really see the drop in the voltage. Sometimes I've seen it as low as 11 amps for a split second, and that's not very good for the system or the truck. So this is the reason why I'm doing all this. Anyway, this is just the distribution block. This goes attached to the alternator, and then from here I'm gonna run double 0 gauge to the battery. Okay, so this is it right here. Now these are the lugs. These are the copper lugs I went with. I've used this in the past and they work really well. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna get them out of the box and show you what they look like. All of these, they come with shrink sleeves, and these ones here, they have some kind of a like glue inside. Once you put them on, the glue melts and it seals the rubber jacket onto the wire. So this is it right here. It's got 5 and 5, so these are 10 lugs, 5 black, 5 red, and these are the lugs right here. I've used this in the past, like I said, and they work really well. Okay, I'm gonna need, I'm not sure, I'm sure I'm gonna need a lot more than this. I have more coming. I already ordered another set just in case I need extra. I'm pretty positive I'm gonna need a lot more than 10. Anyway, so these are the lugs. Okay, these are the 0 gauge copper lugs I'm gonna be using. Okay, so let me put this on the side here so we can keep going. Let me move this out of the way. Let me put him on this side here. Okay, moving on to the next item. Now, this here is gonna be my battery charger. Okay, I read a lot of good things about this charger. It's not the biggest, it's not the most expensive, of course, but I've heard that it gets the job done. And the reason why I picked this battery charger, it's called the Battery Tender Junior 800. I read a lot of good reviews on this, and I said, why not? It's a lot cheaper than getting one of those fancy ones. And the main reason why I went with this cheaper one is because I'm not gonna be doing this like on every weekend. I'm not gonna be doing this. I'm not gonna be charging the batteries every other day. I don't use the truck during the day, so this is gonna be like every 3 weeks, 4 weeks, sometimes even 2 months. The truck is sitting there for that long of a period. So when I'm ready to take the truck for a ride or anytime I'm ready to go drive the truck, I'm gonna put both batteries onto this charger, and yeah, it's cheap and he gets the job done. I've heard a lot of good reviews on Amazon and YouTube. A lot of people are using these. So this one is good for tractors, motorcycles, quads, you name it. It's for a lot of, it's got a lot of use. Now, the main reason why I did this is because this battery charger is good for both, for AGM batteries and for lithium batteries. Okay, so that's the main reason why I went with this one here, because I don't have to use 2 separate chargers. I can use this one here for both, because I already told you guys I have 2 batteries. I have a lithium here, and I have an AGM battery. I'm gonna unbox those in a minute for you, but this is the charger I went with, and hopefully this is gonna get the job done. Worst case scenario, I'll upgrade to something different, but I'm gonna give this a shot. All right, moving on to the other packages here. The next thing I have here in line is I'm gonna go with these 2 0 gauge wiring here. I went with KnuKonceptz. Excuse me. I went with KnuKonceptz. I'm not being sponsored by KnuKonceptz. It would be nice. So KnuKonceptz, if you're watching my video, please reach out to me. I will be more than happy to review 1 or 2 of your products. Anyway, so both positive and negatives are from KnuKonceptz. I've used this wiring in the past, and it's really good. I like the material, I like the quality, and it's 100% OFC. I've used it. I've used it on all 3 of my vehicles. So yeah, that's why I decided to go back with them. I purchased 25 feet of their 0 gauge here. The reason why is, like I mentioned before, I'm gonna run 2 0 gauges, 2 0 gauge wires coming off of this block to the battery. I already have 1 on the truck, so I just need 1 more. The other reason is because I'm planning on running double 0 gauge to the back from the under the hood battery from the AGM. I'm planning on running 2 0 gauge to the lithium battery here in the back. That's gonna be behind the seat. That's why I went with 0 gauge to take care of that. I already have 1 lead all the way to the back. I'm gonna run a 2nd lead. Okay, now as far as ground, I went with 10 feet of 0 gauge from KnuKonceptz as well, because of my grounding. I'm gonna run new grounds from the batteries, from the frame to the engine block, you name it. But mainly it's gonna be from my lithium battery to the frame. So yeah, that install video, it's coming, but I'm just letting you know what I bought and what I bought it for. Okay, that's that. Now let's get to the interesting stuff. Okay, the next thing, I'm gonna start here on the side. I went with excess power. Let me get this out of the way. I went with the excess power AGM battery. I went with the D3100 battery here. Let me get this out of the way. Okay, so I went with the D3100 excess power AGM battery. Oh, again, this is gonna work for my application. And this thing, let me tell you guys, this thing is heavy. I didn't know it was gonna be this heavy, but I guess it is what it is. Excuse me. It comes with the mounting bolts or hardware, a bunch of I have a couple of stickers, the warranty, 3-year warranty, and a manual. Let me get it out of the box so you can see exactly what I'm gonna be putting in the truck. Let me read this to you first. I'm sorry, it's gonna be D3400, not 3100. So it's a D3400, max amps 3300, cranking amps is gonna be 1150. Okay, amp hours is an 80 amp hours battery here. So let me pull this out of the box. So this thing, like I mentioned, is heavy, but of course it's a heavy duty battery, and I know for sure that all the guys that are using this type of battery in their trucks or cars, they have zero complaints. They have a lot of energy and power storage when they're properly installed and filled with and recharged. So yeah, this is what I went with. I'm gonna replace the under the hood battery with this one here, and this should solve this should help solve the problems. This is one of the main components. Okay, so let me put this back in the box. So just so you guys know, I think that battery weighs, I think I weighed it right now earlier, and I think this battery weighs about 45 pounds. Yeah, so it's a big heavy thing. All right, next thing is gonna be these lithium battery. I went with the LTO 6.0 from Down for Sound. I've heard same thing. I did my research on all these things, and they're gonna work just fine for my application. Let me I got it directly from Down for Sound, if I didn't mention that earlier. This one here, it's like I mentioned, is the LTO 6.0 lithium battery. This is let me get it out of the box. Okay, so before I start reviewing this and opening this box, I'm gonna show you what came inside the box with my purchase. Couple of Down for Sound stickers, of course, red for Big Red. Not sure if I'm gonna put them on the truck, because I'm not too big about sponsoring my sound equipment. I'm not a big fan of letting the world know what I'm running in my truck, if you know what I'm saying. So anyway, I have a couple stickers here. I have a shirt. The guys from Down for Sound sent me a shirt with this purchase. Look at this. And it's also been signed and autographed by JP. Yo, JP, right here. Again, if you want to sponsor me, go for it. Okay, that's a shirt. But wait, there's more. They also sent me a hat. Look at this. Look at this, guys. Also signed by JP right here. It's a pretty cool hat. The engraving is really good here. The embroidery here is really nice. Cool. So that's what came in the box. Now let's get to unboxing the battery. Okay, so here is the battery. I have never used lithium before. This is gonna be the first time ever putting it in a sound system, and I'm sure I'm not gonna be disappointed, especially this one here. I've heard so many good reviews and things about this battery. So let's get it out of the box. Same thing, oh crap. Same thing as the other one. Same thing as this one here. Okay. Comes with mounting hardware. I think these are a little too short. I'm gonna have to go with a little longer for my bus bars that I'm trying to put on top of the terminals here. But still, it comes with hardware here. Same thing here. It's got the manual. It's got the do's and don'ts, 1-year warranty. Let me get this baby out of the box. And here it is, guys. This tiny thing packs a punch, I've heard. Okay, it's not even that heavy. Maybe, what, 3 pounds, 4 pounds maybe? Not even sure. It's good up to 5,000 watts. So the wattage range, it says 3,000 to 5,000 watts. And I think I'm running about 3,000 watts in my system, or maybe 4,000 watts tops. So this is gonna be exactly what I need. And it's lightweight. This is also gonna fit perfectly in the back seat of the truck. If you guys haven't seen the video where I did the walkthrough on the truck, I show you there where I have an existing battery now, or even the latest video when I installed the fan and the fan fan controller in the back seat of my truck. You can see the battery I have in there. So this is going to replace that small battery. It's another excess power battery back there. It's another AGM, but I don't think that's doing anything. I think that thing is it's for another application, not for mine. So that's not helping the under the hood battery. Anyway, this is going to go back there behind the seat. I think it's going to be the perfect size. This is a little smaller, but I'll figure something out. I'll make it work. I'll make it work there. So as far as the battery, under this behind the seat battery, we have this one here. All right, let me put this back and get it out of the way so we can open up the last one here. This last box here is going to be my alternator. Of course, I had to upgrade the alternator. Not sure if anybody would do any electrical upgrade without upgrading the alternator. And I went with JS alternators because I've heard a lot of good things about JS alternators. They're a lot cheaper than the other brands out there. Not sure if that's a good thing. I've never ran JS alternators in any of my vehicles. On the OBS here, I have an upgraded alternator, but it's not that big. I think the stock alternator for the OBS, it's 104 amps. And I upgraded it about 4 years ago. I upgraded it to 140 amps, which is not much. Still, I have to upgrade that, but that's another video. It took about a week to from the date when I ordered it all the way to when it was delivered, about a week. So it's not bad. It was here really quickly. It was packaged really well, and it looks really well. Nothing too crazy. I didn't go with any powder coating. I didn't go with anything extras because I already have my big 3 done on the truck, and I was going to be upgrading a lot of wiring under the hood anyway, so I just needed the alternator. For my truck, for the 2010 F150, it's gonna fit right in. It's supposed to just bolt in and drop in the stock location. I don't even need a pigtail. I don't need to do anything with the wiring. That's what the guys from JS Alternator are telling me, that I don't need to do anything else. It's just a plug and play. So let's hope that's the case and I don't have to deal with any lights on the dashboard or any engine lights or not charging or overcharging or you name it. According to JS, this alternator is gonna charge up to what the truck is designed to charge to, 14.8, 14.7, something like that. And that's exactly what I need. As far as it charges the batteries up to that voltage, and it keeps the batteries charged up. That's all I'm looking for. That's all I want. Anyway, let's get these out of the box and I'll show you what this looks like. Like I said, nothing fancy. It's just the casing might be a little bigger, or it might be the perfect size to drop into the stock location. The only difference is the pulley. As you can see, the pulley here is a little smaller. Of course, all the aftermarket or high output alternators, they come with a smaller pulley. So smaller pulley here, and I have their brand here on top, JS alternators. Like I mentioned before, it's gonna require the stock plug here on top of the alternator. I shouldn't need any additional plugs per JS website, and what I've read is if you only need a plug, or you only need additional wiring only if they supply you with it, and they ask you, if they give you specific directions on what to do if you require anything different than stock. On mine, it's just stock plug and play plug here. Got the copper lug here. So yeah, the only thing I'm missing, and of course I can't do it until I take it off the truck, is the the belt. I need to get the belt off to get it to AutoZone or O'Reilly's and ask them for a belt half an inch smaller than what it is now. And that's it, guys. This is gonna be the entire thing, the whole system, the entire electrical system upgrade here. I don't think I need anything else. I purchased all these things. I saved up for the alternator, the batteries, and the rest of the components. As you know, these things are expensive, but if you have time and if you have a little extra bucks here and there, you can just start saving up, and eventually you can buy all this stuff. You can do it too. It took me about 4 months, maybe about 4 months to save up to buy all these components, and here they are. Now I need time. I'm gonna need a whole day, one full day for all this, to install all this on Big Red. On the next video, the next video is gonna be the install video. I'm gonna show you at night what the truck looks like with all the rock lights, wheel lights on, and I'm gonna crank up the radio. I'm gonna crank up the bass so you can see how much my lights are dimming out right now with the stock electrical system. At night, I can't even turn my rock lights and wheel lights on and cranking up the bass at the same time, because that's embarrassing. At night it looks really, really bad. It looks really not good. So it's either I crank up the bass and turn the lights off, or the other way. I turn off the bass and turn on the lights. That's how bad it is. Anyway, I'm gonna show you a video of the before and after. Next time is gonna be the install video of all this. Like I said, it's gonna take me a whole day to do all this, and you guys are gonna see me do it. That's it. Just wanted to show you guys everything that's gonna go in the truck to help alleviate that problem, the power drop problem, and hopefully all this goes in smooth and I don't run into any problems. Yeah, so there you guys have it. With that said, guys, thank you guys for watching my videos. Stay tuned for the install, and thank you guys for watching, liking, and subscribing to the channel. And of course, give it a thumbs up. That's gonna help me a ton. And stay tuned. And if you guys haven't seen my previous videos, if you're new here, then I suggest to go back and see everything I've done to Big Red and get caught up on this. I'm gonna be signing off, and I will see you guys on the next one. Peace.